Sometimes we need someone else to remind us of lost memories, positive memories, happy memories. So let me repeat that again. Sometimes we need someone else to remind us of lost memories, but good memories. Today I was walking outside. It was a nice day, sun was shining, and two people were standing outside, well actually three, and one of them was whistling. So walking up to them, I heard the guy whistle, and it reminded me of my dad. Well, my dad died about 12 years ago, so it cheered me up because I remembered how my dad used to whistle. He had this tune. He would always do the same thing, but I walked up to the guy and I said, I love what you're doing. It makes me so cheerful because it reminds me of my dad. So it's a good memory. Now, fast forward, just now, I talked to someone. So he shared this picture of cinnamon rolls. And I was like, ooh, yummy. And I said, can you send them over? So, of course, he's across the pond, so it's more like a visual kind of thing, like snap and it's there. And I said, oh, they're yummy, they're so good. And the moment that I said so, he showed the next picture, which was of them frosted. And it was, I don't like cinnamon rolls with frosting. So I said, well, it's a good thing that you sent them over. Well, there still was no frosting on there because I like them that way. And then he said, well, you know, my dad used to like them without frosting too. And, you know, I still have a batch that I have in my fridge and I don't want to throw them away because they remind me of him. So then I shared the story with them and I said, well, sometimes you need someone else to remind you of those positive, happy memories. And I guess by reaching out to him and also sharing my story, it gave him a different perspective on things. So I don't know what he's going to do, if he's going to keep them in the fridge or if he's going to frost them. You know, they won't get any better. They're in the fridge. I mean, I would love to come over and, you know, eat them. But no, you get what I'm saying, right? So how hard it can be that someone is no longer around or you can no longer do certain things. Also think about, hey, but what's connected with that same memory? And especially when we're talking about loved ones, you know, those memories never go away. Those memories of my dad whistling will never go away. Those memories of his father eating the cinnamon rolls without frosting, they won't ever go away. And for him, he can be aware of how much his dad enjoyed the cinnamon rolls, just like I was aware of how my dad used to whistle. And it was basically his, you know, it was the same tune, and I guess that was when he was in working mode or coming up with certain things, when he was in the flow. And it's reassuring because I used to hear it as kid all the time. So what's your fond memory of someone who's no longer around? Or what's your fond memory of things that you used to do, which you are no longer doing? And if it's about the latter, as in something that you used to do, then figure out what you can do to get back into that vibe, to reconnect with that vibe, and maybe pick up on where you left off. And the same applies when it comes to losing loved ones. What can you do to actually feel connected with them again, with that moment again? It's the moment of happiness. Because this is the Monday motivational message. Yes, I know, I'm early. I'm going to write a blog post after this, but it's motivational. So that means that I want you to think about what makes you happy right now. And if that means that you want to think about what that person did to make you happy, in my case whistling, in someone else's case eating the cinnamon rolls without the frosting, just think back about those joyful moments and then just embrace those memories and make it your own right now, so you can use it to your advantage right here, right now, so you can start the day with a smile. There is no such thing like change. Let me repeat that again, because Instagram always misses the first word. There is no such thing like change, and today proves that again. I always do my Monday motivational message sort of at the last moment. And that has its consequences, because then the next day I cannot get up in time to go to the physical therapist. So I was like, let's prepare on Sunday. And what happened? So many things actually happened. I recorded the first module for the change challenge, and I was hanging out with friends in the Pokemon group. We talked to one another, we shared stories, and well, I recorded a video about it. And while I was doing so, there were more responses, and all of us were suddenly going down memory lane. So I talked about how sometimes we need others to remind us of the good things in life, of those great memories that we used to have. And here's the thing, we can just visualize being there, sitting next to the other person, talking to the person, and we know what that person is going to say. And the brain doesn't know the difference. So we can just feel those happy emotional vibes, and that's good. Anyway, I shared my Instagram post in the group, and I got some amazing reactions, which really got to me. I also shared another message, which had to do with the Monday motivational message, which was about, hey, what's the one thing that you used to do and you haven't done in a while, which you would like to pick up on? And guess what? The response was, I used to do Monday motivational messages as well, and then I quit. And then I said, I'm looking forward to hearing yours. Well, anyway, besides all the rating that I did remotely, and of course the videos that are recorded and edited, I'm now going to go off and get some sleep, off to bed. It's nighty-night for me, even though it's morning over here in the Netherlands. But this night, and what happened, that was so amazing. And I believe that it's good to listen to other people, have them speak up. And the moment that we started to share our stories and that we could relate to one another, that was beautiful. It was really beautiful. I needed to share that with you. So I guess that's my late Sunday message, because in some countries it's still Sunday. Be there for other people. Encourage them. Tell them that even though they've lost other people, they're still in their heart. And I know it's difficult because you want to ring them up and say, hey, hello. You want to hug them, give them a kiss. This is the next best thing. You know, I've been talking about change the entire month. And this is one of those examples where change comes unexpected. I had something in mind and I'm doing the exact opposite of what I was planning on doing. But again, it was so worthwhile. It is so worthwhile. Anyway, who are you thinking about? And can you give yourself a smile, feeling them in your heart, hearing what they would tell you? Just share what it is you want to share. And if there's a thing that's been long overdue that you wanted to do, go do that too. And while you're at it, please sign up for the Change Challenge. It's going to start later today. So go to ladylexi.com/sign up for change. And I'll see you there. If you want to see more videos related to change, go there, click there. Yes, right there.